welcome back to Scents of South Jersey with me, Kellen, for another fragrance video. Today I'm going to be doing an individual review. It's a review of a fragrance from the house of Loewe, and it is the 1974 aromatic fougere release, Loewe Pour Homme. So as we do in all of my fragrance individual reviews, we'll break down the fragrance into 5 parts. First, taking a look at the box and the bottle presentation. Then I'll talk about the fragrance's notes. Then I'm going to go over its performance based on my experience wearing the fragrance, and I'll talk about my overall thoughts, and then finally give it my overall rating. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe if you enjoy the videos that I create. We're close to getting to 10,000. That's the next milestone. For the guys on Instagram, if you enjoy Instagram and you have an Instagram and you want to check out the Scents of South Jersey Instagram page, go ahead and follow it. I post pictures of photos of fragrances from my collection, and then of course, Scent of the Day story post. And something unrelated to fragrance that I just started. If you're tired of fragrance reviews and you want something different, want some short videos to look at of me and my friends having some fun, on TikTok you can follow SabeBro88. It's all my champagne savoring videos and the occasional clip from the movie Gladiator. So let's not waste any more time. Let's take a look at Loewe Pour Homme. Okay, so let's kick things off with the presentation. As always, we can take a look at the box here. It's going to be hard because of the glare from that selfie ring light there. So you can see it's got this huge silver square here. It's kind of a dark greenish brown type of tone to it. On the back, you have some brand information. It is a shiny box, and on the side, nothing really. On the top, you have that Loewe logo or symbol, coat of arms. It says here, Pour Homme, the size and concentration. This is an eau de toilette concentration and a 5.1 fluid ounce bottle. So it's a big bottle, 150 ml. Let's take a look at the bottle itself here. Really beautiful bottle. I like this one a lot. I think there is a newer version where it's kind of a tall, skinnier bottle. There's a lot of different presentations for the Loewe fragrances, especially this one in Essentia. I've seen a couple. Essentia I have done a full review on, and I've gotten to this one, I believe came out before it, after, of course. So on the top of the bottle, you have this really nice leather stitched in here with that symbol. It's a heavy bottle, heavy, thick glass, feels good in the hand when you're holding it. It's not like a cheap feeling. On the bottom, you have a sticker. It's going to be hard to see. Made in Spain. I don't see a batch code. There probably is one on the bottom of the box. Yes, the batch code there is stamped in. This one is 219338, if that means anything. So you can take it, you can hold the bottle by the cap, you take it off, it does click into place. They have a lot of detail. You can see that emblem is on the sprayer as well too, and it's a nice kind of golden brown juice. Let's take a look at the distribution. Very good for this sprayer. Very nice presentation overall. Okay, so the notes for Loewe Pour Homme. In the top, you have lemon, basil, lavender, and tangerine. And then in the middle, you have geranium and lily of the valley. And then with the base of this fragrance, it's oak moss, vetiver, sandalwood, and amber. So the notes that I get right off the top, I think that the lemon, basil, and the lavender, they're present. It's a sharp opening. I don't really get any of those floral notes at all. And in the base, definitely the oak moss and the vetiver, I think, stick out. The sandalwood and amber, I really can't detect. As far as the performance goes for this fragrance, it's a fresher fragrance. It's kind of a citrus heavier fragrance. So I'm getting between 5 and 6 hours, which is pretty good for a fresh fragrance. It's not super beast mode. You're going to get some more longevity if you apply it to your clothes. But I've been doing recently, guys, is I've been spraying it on the inside of my shirts. I think that maybe just keeping it closer to your body, for at least for me, it's lasting a little bit longer, and even whether it's a fresh fragrance or not. But again, applying it to fabric is always going to make it last longer. For on skin though, I'm thinking, around 1:30, 2 o'clock is not really when I kind of notice that it's relatively pretty much gone, but I think 5 to 6 is still pretty good. So my overall thoughts for Loewe Pour Homme. When I received this one, honestly, it was an instant hit for me. I really enjoyed it right off the bat, and I've continued to enjoy it. Again, this is a 5-ounce bottle, and I put quite the dent. I'm pretty much halfway through. So it's a citrus fragrance, citrus-forward fragrance, but it's definitely mixed in and infused with some green notes. So think citrus. It's not Eau Sauvage citrus. It's definitely its own thing. It's got a hint of leather as well too, but not too much, just a tad, just a bit. But really, it's a citrus and that oak moss infusion. I'm going to spray some more on because this stuff is great, especially that opening is my favorite part. But it's clean, it's green with a little bit of hint of leather. That's what I pick up, even though it's not a note, but that's the vibe that I get, the sense of like, I feel a little bit of leather. Take the other one, the one that I reviewed first, and that's Essentia by Loewe. So this is like, even goes, I think, 2 steps forward with the green note. So when I reviewed this one, I'm like, wow, if Polo Green had a sport flanker, that would be this one. So this one is more citrus heavy. So this one reminds me if you mixed these 2 fragrances together, Essentia and then the original Aramis by Aramis. So this one is the more leathery, kind of richer. you know, almost sweeter, but mixed with the green notes with this fragrance. And then you took a bunch of citrus and you poured it on top, and that's what you get with this. So it's reminded me of both of those fragrances. You know, body line products, if you wanted to help increase the performance, the only one that I have is a body wash, but I wouldn't even recommend bothering with this because just like the one with Essentia that I got, they're so old that they just don't smell right. They smell a little bit like the fragrance mixed in with some chemicals. But anyway, back to this. It did have, you know, remnants and hints of Essentia and the OG Aramis, but you know, it's definitely a masculine. It's a classy kind of high-end feeling. You could wear it any time of the year, but I think it works best in the warmer months. But again, all year round, doesn't matter. It won't offend anybody. You can make it your signature scent. If you wanted to wear it to the office, you could do that too. If you wanted it for a night out, apply a lot more, it would work. It's very versatile. I think it's a great buy, especially if you like classic masculine citrus type of fragrances, but the hint of green in there and a slight bit of leather, I think makes it very unique and stand out to me. It's an absolute awesome scent. Okay, time for my overall ratings for Loewe Pour Homme. Presentation, the box is cool, but you know, I really like these bottles. I think they're really nice, especially the cap. Just the attention to detail and everything I think is very nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 9 out of 10 for the presentation. As far as the performance goes, it's good, not great. You know, between 5 and 6 hours. You know, I apply heavier too, so I think I get to that 6-hour range from what I, you know, time it at, where I look at my watch and say, okay, I can't smell it anymore. So 6 out of 10, not a beast mode scent. So, you know, don't expect anything, you know, 8 to 10 hours plus. That's rare with the fresh fragrances. But again, who cares about the performance as much, because the scent is what the most important thing is. So performance 6 out of 10. The scent though, really nice. Just like to get a whiff of it constantly. It smells amazing. I'm gonna go 8.5 out of 10 on the scent, which is gonna bring the overall rating for Loewe Pour Homme by me to an 8 out of 10. All right, everyone, that's going to wrap it up for me for my review of Loewe Pour Homme, the 1974 release and aromatic fougere eau de toilette by the House of Loewe too. So, you know, I always love to hear from all of you guys in the comment section. Have you tried this fragrance? Are there other ones from the house that you prefer or like better? Have you tried Essentia? Let me know in the comment section. You know, I always appreciate all of the interaction. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so. I'd really appreciate it. Check out the Sense of South Jersey Instagram page. And if you have a TikTok, follow Sabro88 for all of your champagne sabering needs. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.